Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for this city of Final Fantasy Porom. And in this video I'm going to be taking on Reno's Lost Chapter LUFENIA, the Red-Headed Turk, Part 14, and for this I am bringing a party of Tidus, Core, and Porom, with a Tidus friend and an Ifrit summon. So we're back here. We are back to like one of the original worst enemies of all time, facing down, like to actually face against in the LUFENIA difficulty. We're back to Reno's freaking castle walls that surround themselves in mist and just do all manner of obnoxious bullshit to you. This is actually quite awkward if you don't use any, if you don't use synergy characters. If you use Reno, for example, Reno is actually one of the few characters that during his own event is actually going to be extremely clutch in terms of letting you clear it without too much of a problem. But the enemies are still annoying as hell, and there's nothing you can do about that. We just have to power through it. And of course, Rosa is nice because she revives you if you die, which no longer... I'm informed it no longer carries a score penalty. I don't know if that's true or not, but it would make a lot of sense. Regardless, we don't have a LUFENIA orb to worry about in this. So there's no orb, which you might think is amazing and makes it brain dead, but it doesn't, because the enemies still go into their mist mode when they reach like the HP thresholds. I think it is like 79, 49 and 29%, so below 80, 50 and 30. And every time they do, they gain a shit ton of bravery and HP damage reduction, and then the next turn will basically cleanse them and just deal a metric fuck ton of damage to you that would otherwise be like unsurvivable except by a few characters. You won't be able to use Bash to tank this because they actually HP dump twice, and that means that anybody that's got Last Stand is also going to get shat on. So you either need characters like Porom that have got HP damage reduction that can like basically nullify the damage that you take because it does not ignore HP damage reduction. Characters like Gladio, I don't think they have bravery reduction either. So someone like Gladio would really help with this. Alternatively, you could also delay them and just delete them before they reach 80% health. You just get in all the delays that you can, all the deletions that you can. A fucking Ultimushi friend, if you can find one these days, and then just basically try and kill them before they get a turn. That might work. But yeah, regardless, I'm going to be rolling with this team because I barely use Porom. I don't really have much of an excuse to use her, and this is like a perfect opportunity. And she will absolutely prevent anyone from dying as long as you use her correctly. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I could bring along Odin here because we will be taking some damage, but that depends entirely on who the bosses decide to target. So I like having Ifrit because it's a reliable 30% to attack for everyone, and the 50% threshold is extremely easy to maintain. Right, so I'm going to go in for a little bit of early HP damage here. Like that is basically how we're going to do it. I'm going to bring out my friend like more or less straight away. There we go, and I am going to get on a Kurosame. I'm going to bring him out. Just the once. I'm not going to enchant. I'm going to swap over to my Tidus friend over here, and yeah, I am going to. Yeah, I have no reason not to Blitz Ace. I might as well just pop it. So the reason I'm using a Tidus friend here instead of something like COD is because one of the things that is extremely obnoxious about this, and sorry for messing up the sound effects, I just wanted to show you, is that there is a 5000 HP damage mission requirement, which is absolutely one of the worst things about this, and makes it way more awkward than it has any right to be, and honestly that it probably should be. But that is a big part of the difficulty because you have to ensure that you're not really taking damage. Okay, so I am going to save Iraha for later. I'm going to pop her when my own Tidus comes back and when we go into our own burst phase, which is what I will probably aim to do around the 30% HP threshold. I'll probably just go all out right at the end. But for the time being, okay, so we have this thing is dangerously low. So I am going to... First thing we need to do is we need to get a regular Mysidian Brilliance up, so that she can use the plus version, which is the version that actually grants the HP damage reduction. And then with Tidus, I probably have no reason not to just spam LD. Well, actually, the Burst Aura is kind of nice to have. The Burst Aura is probably nice to keep up, so you know what, I won't do that for now, I'll just Energy Rain. That may have been a little bit too much damage. And it was, but thankfully it delayed itself, so I am going to be able to survive this, which is a relief. Okay, so Mysidian Brilliance plus. Straight onto Core, otherwise he is just going to get his cheeks clapped, like in a really bad way. Not that there's any good way for that to happen. So there we go, 2 attacks that do absolutely no damage thanks to the reduction. And my beautiful Kurasame debuff has disappeared. Along with everything else, you hate to see it. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. Yeah, this HP attack. I should probably, I should maybe cry for the HP for the defense reduction, but yeah, let's get some debuffs on there, honestly. Because you see, we're doing like fuck all for damage. Like, really, it's just disappeared at this point. Quick, let's use up the friend while his HP is at max. God freaking damn it, man. Okay, well, there goes the friend. Here comes in my Tidus to put the frames back down. This feels so awful. I'm like playing normally. that kind of sucks. I'm not completely denying the enemies like anything. And it's been a while since I've played the Luffy like legit like this, just straight up. I must have bombed. Thankfully that does nothing. Also does nothing. Excellent. Ooh, that is a recast ability. I don't know what that does. I'm not sure if I want to find out. 4,700 per hit. Tidus, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? That's no damage. That's none at all. I am, however, going to do this because I want to get the buff stacks up. Good grief. Man is just not hitting worth a shit right now, is he? No, he really isn't. Alright. So how many turns of HP damage thingy reduction do we have left on him? We have two turns left. So let's just like take turns normally and let the recast happen. I forget if this dispels everything. If it does, it's gonna suck, but we'll be able to deal with it. I really want to cry, but like I can't. I mean with Porom, not actually, but I mean yeah, actually as well. I can't turn scum here. We're just gonna have to eat it and see what happens. Thankfully, this battery also happens. Oh god, he got yeeted! Oh my goodness, he is out of here. Okay, well, thankfully there's no AoE Dispel, so that's something. Cole's turn has still been, like, deleted off the screen. Okay, here goes. Unfortunately, it's gone into Mistwreath. You know what? I have faith. I have faith in Porom. She ain't gonna let us die. It may be blind faith, but it's faith. I'd really love to use that, but I don't want to take chances. Go on, Porom girl, don't let me down. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't get broken, because she's awesome. I have nothing to worry about. I don't have to worry about. Wow, you'll love to see it. That is excellent, that's tremendous. Okay, let's cry up. The defense debuff isn't even better than what Tidus does, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop my burst here. I think this is a fairly good spot for it, as far as it goes. I just forgot that I don't have Iroha up, and I really should have Iroha up before I do this shit. Please don't get turn right. Okay, that's fine. Do that. Okay. Alright. One thing I really like about Iroha's LD call, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on this iteration of the recording, but I really like it because the amount of bravery that you return afterwards, it completely ignores bravery gain reduction because it is just a percentage of the total damage that you deal that you retain in terms of bravery, no matter what. So even if you have like a gajillion freaking bravery gain reduction, it's not going to matter because it directly works on the number down here. So that 26k, that's 26k, and that's basically a battery, but it's like you'll always get 26k, which I think is really nice. Alright, so we're going to try and like Jet Shot launch A, so let's just burst for now. And target the other one. That's 2. Well, I mean, we could have launched on this as well. That would have been maybe as good, if not better. But yeah, I kind of wanna launch on this one. Yeah, it would have probably been better to have done the double dump. I forgot the check shot is still only a single dump, even if it does AoE damage. 602 though, that's a pretty nice number. So you can see what I mean about this. 67 just goes down to 13, but unfortunately we are going to have a gimped burst finisher because they are in miss mode and there's nothing we can do. Ugh, 15k. Ugh. What is that? That's nothing. $2.7 million. The lowest Tidus burst you're ever gonna see. Alright, so Core needs some survival juice. Okie dokes. Wow, thing gets its turn immediately. What's with that? One damage on A. What is this? I should really save that until right, yeah. I would have loved to abuse the elemental weakness there, but I should have probably gone into summon and done that actually, but it's gonna get dispelled anyway. Okay, so oof, those 800s. Yeah, the damage reduction now is just kind of like just going crazy. Which is another thing that makes me like Porom, because she completely bypasses it with a lot of what she does. And so much battery, and like even the off-turn attacks, they're not based on like your capacity to Brave Shave. Too bad we don't still have Iraho. But I am going to get on the slash combo here. So we need to drop those defenses at least. Okay, that's a bit more reasonable now, damage we're doing. That's good. And of course rainbow numbers don't care about defense either. Why the hell not? Ooh, 250k to, but that's pretty good damage actually. And we don't have any core abilities to worry about now, so you know what, why not? Let's let core monopolize this for a bit. One 8-8. bow to the almighty rainbows. Setsu's gonna be pretty fun when he comes out. In that, if Core alone is just hitting that hard, Setsu's gonna be really good. Okay, I did not know that this happened. This is extremely annoying. But batteries do not care about your defenses. There we go. That is okay. That wasn't too bad, but it did require a little bit of thinking. Granted, it is still an extremely strong team. I just wanted to not use Rosa or Reno for this. Like, obviously, Reno LD is as good as it ever was. If you just pop that on the enemies, you won't have to worry about healing. Well, you won't have to worry about not surviving the mist attacks. But you do still need a method of healing, and you do still need to be able to survive the recast ability, so maybe Porom is a better shout after all. Maybe this was a better team. But regardless, that is going to be my take on this particular Lufenia. I really need to fix everyone's artifacts, especially Tidus and Porom, but you know, I'm being lazy with this game recently. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks everyone for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, take care, and goodbye.